Oh my, what? What the f am I doing? I've been set up. I don't know what's going on here. 62, what? How? Yeah, science, we did it. Hello everybody, welcome to ABC Science. My name is Factually, Contractually and Scientifically Mike. I'm an engineer that breaks down TV shows on the internet. Today I'm in the ABC Science test kitchen and I'm going to try and recreate the mermaid superpowers from H2O Just Add Water. H2O is a show about 3 Aussie teenagers who want to live normal lives. Oh my God, mum! But unluckily for them, or luckily you could say, they're actually mermaids. And each of the 3 girls has a supernatural power over water.
No one messes with mermaids.
So without using magic, I'm going to try and instantly freeze water, boil it at room temperature, and move it without touching it. Allegedly. At least we're gonna give it a go. I reckon we start with looking at Emma's powers. She's no ordinary girl. I reckon we should time how long it takes the water to freeze. I mean, it's pretty much instantaneous. I got less than a second here, and that's probably just limited by how fast I can move my finger. I think in order to freeze water in less than a second, we're gonna have to do something out of the ordinary. Perhaps something extraordinary. Alrighty, we've got an esky here and it's full of ice and I'm going to prove to you that it is cold, as you can see here. And then inside the esky, we've got bottles of normal water and bottles of pure water. Here we have some evidence of frozen normal water from the esky. It's frozen, right? It's not going anywhere. We have a limited number of bottles, so I'm hoping this works. Okay, here we go, everybody. You can see that this is a bottle of water that is not frozen, right? I'm just gonna show you up close. You can see a little bit of a water bubble at the top. You believe it, right? Because that's what's happening. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna channel the powers of Emma and instantly freeze this water. You ready? Oh my, okay, I did not expect that to work. What? Oh my God, look at that. Let's try this again. Ready, 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 ready. Ooh. Oh my God, the drama. Oh, that was so good. That was a success. Yeah, science. Yeah, science, we did it. Oh, how long did it take? 4 seconds? I feel like it was less than 4 seconds.
Play it again.
What they saying when they shake it? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
So inside water is heaps of vibrating particles, and when you turn the temperature down, you slow down these particles and encourage them to lock into position. But there needs to be a trigger to kickstart that bonding process. Bam, trigger. So this bottle of water here had pure water in it, and this one had regular tap water. Now, this has a whole bunch of minerals and stuff in it, but pure water doesn't. So it doesn't have those nucleation sites. So we had to create our own nucleation site by smacking that shit on the bench.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I'm gonna try something else. Where are the plates? Oh my God, this is going so well. All right, I'm gonna put some ice on a plate for a little snack. We're gonna put some of this crusty servo ice on a plate. Now I'm gonna pour this on top of the ice and we're just gonna see what happens, okay? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That was so cool. And I feel like that was maybe more instantaneous than when she does it. Actually, no, that's a lie. She was very fast. That is so fun. Are you kidding me? Okay, I thought that hers was the most boring, but now I'm doing this, I get the appeal. I feel like that was a success. We're starting off with a bang, or a freeze, I should say. It's not as fast and dramatic as when Emma did it, but she also had sound effects backing it when she did it, so. Next, we're gonna take a look at Rikki Chadwick.
She doesn't like you.
What the?
I have 3 things to say. First thing is, it seems like her powers are activated when she's angry, so I might need to get into a little bit of character here. Second thing I wanted to say is warm Coke is excellent. I don't know if that's an explosive opinion, but I've had it before and I'll have it again. And the third thing, I can't remember what the third thing was. what we're trying to do here is add energy to the water, because that's what happens when you go from liquid to gas, right? So one way of changing from liquid to gas would be through increasing the temperature, i.e. through a kettle. Done. Video finished. Thanks for watching ABC Science. Just kidding. We're going to try something else. We're going to add kinetic energy to the water. So maybe we'll give the blender a go. I've had so many bad experiences with blenders because one time my mum blended a smoothie with the lid off. Anyone want a water smoothie? So this water is 20 degrees Celsius. Now I'm going to turn the blender on with the lid on. Oh my God. And then we're going to see if the temperature changes. Okay. Why am I nervous? It's just water. Oh God, I hate blenders. All right, I feel like that's not going to do anything. I'm so skeptical with this one, guys. I'm so skeptical, but let's check. So we were 20 degrees. 19 degrees. Well, we have encountered a minor issue. Did I not blend it for long enough? How long should I blend it for?
A couple minutes.
Okay, it seems that I didn't blend it for long enough. What I'll do is I'll put it on for 5 minutes straight and see if that makes much of a difference. Alrighty, that was about 5 minutes. That was so like washing machine core. I'm feeling pretty good at this. There's a lot going on here, and let me tell you, it's warm. The steam is looking good. All right, let's have a look. 62, what? How? 66 degrees. I feel like that is impressive. I guess you could say that these particles secured some Beyonce Renaissance tickets. They're excited. I'm gonna count that as a win, but not only does it take too long, it's also really noisy, and I feel like we're gonna get a noise complaint. So maybe we're gonna pivot and try something else. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some warm/hot water from the tap. Also, I'm very skeptical about this one. So I'm just gonna pull some of this water into this syringe, and then I'm gonna put my finger on the top. I'm creating a partial vacuum so that no extra air can get in. And now I'm going to change the pressure inside the syringe, and we're gonna see what happens. Something's supposed to happen, okay? Is that as exciting as it's supposed to be? So what's happening there is when I'm pulling the syringe down, you're seeing these air bubbles come up, but it can't be air bubbles because I've made a vacuum. So it's the water going from liquid state to a gaseous state. So it's not just temperature that can boil water, it's also pressure, which is why at high altitudes, say Mount Everest, water boils at a lower temperature. Up there, it boils at 69 degrees. At a lower pressure, your boiling point is lower. So did we achieve our goal? Yeah. Asterisk, I feel like we did, but it was either in a really small volume or we used a blender and it took ages. So yeah, we achieved it, but at the end of the day, was it as exciting as Rikki's power? No. But then again, maybe it's because I wasn't angry enough. Maybe I wasn't doing enough of this and then I would have really felt it. Rikki! Next up, we have Miss Cleo. She's so lazy, I love that.
Where's the extra water coming from? I don't know.
So that extra water is coming from the gaseous water in the air. She's just condensed it. Okay, let's try and make some water move. I've got a few things that we need here. The first thing is I've got a balloon, so I'll blow that up. Now I also have this, how do I say it, crusty beyond belief wig. And fortunately I will not be wearing this, but this is how we're gonna make it work. I actually can't remember the last time I blew up a balloon. I feel like I forgot how to do it. All right, so we've got our stream of water. Now we need some static electricity. Apparently this wig is named Sharpay. Sorry to Miss Evans. This feels feral. All right, we're gonna see if I can make the water stream move, AKA do a little clarification to the water. Not at all. I feel like this is not doing anything. Like, I think she's a bit too ratty. She's ruining the science experiment. Because usually the hair sticks to the balloon, right? I've been set up. I don't know what's going on here. I think actually ABC has set me up and bought the only balloon that doesn't work with static electricity. What do you think? Sorry, Sharpay, we gotta get handsy. What the fuck am I doing? All right. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's a good sign. It's not a good sign. Nothing's happening still. We have a static electricity professional with us now. So let's see how this will impact the results of the experiment. Did not impact them at all. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try another balloon. I think that was the issue and I think it's gonna work this time. Perfect. I'm not gonna put it on the wig. I'm gonna do it on my own hair. Let's go. This already feels so much better. We did it, everybody, we did it! We did it! All right, let's see. Let's get a close up on this action. Guys, we did it. At the end of the day, it was all Sharpay's fault. I just needed to put that good Italian hair to use, and we have Cleo-fied the water. So this is happening because opposite charges attract, right? If you zoom into a H2O molecule, it sort of looks like Mickey Mouse ears. It has two positively charged hydrogen atoms sitting on a larger negatively charged oxygen atom. So I've given the balloon a negative charge, and when I bring it close to the water molecules flip so that their positive charge is attracted to our negative charge. So we technically did move water without me touching it. I moved the water, but not as well as Cleo can do it in the show. What do you think, Sharpay? Alrighty, that's it, mission accomplished. I've managed to move water without touching it, instantly freeze it, and also boil it, albeit a very, very small amount. I guess you could say I'm an unofficial Mako mermaid. And honestly, shout out to Emma, Cleo, and Rikki because as we just found out, that shit ain't easy. Thanks for watching ABC Science. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like, leave us a comment, and make sure you subscribe for more videos.
관심을 먹고 사는 너 with you baby 너의 약점을 밝혀 tell me right